Hey friends, Mr.PetyoPup here. Welcome back to the Factorio series. Last time we worked our way down the tech tree and got a bunch of research done. I believe we started or had just finished battery at the beginning of last episode. We then researched modules, got some circuits, got productivity module, built one. Didn't really like what it did. Didn't really get a lot of benefit out of it for the cost, and we are now about to finish Advanced Material Processing 2, which will give us the ability to create steel furnaces, which I do have the materials for in general. And the only expensive part about it really that I don't have a ton of right now is the advanced circuits, but other than that, pretty simple. I've got lines running that give me the other materials, so we will probably upgrade a bunch of our furnaces to use the steel furnace. And then as far as our next research, maybe we go for the production science pack. And we are going to need that along with the gold science pack. And both of those use simply red, green, and blue science. So I think what we have to do is split off our red, green, and blue science and try to come up with an effective and efficient way to do that to make gold lines and purple lines. So let me start working on that now, and we'll research purple science next. So if we want half of our blue science to... Now we don't need black for either of these. No. So I think we can ignore black and keep that as is. The blue science, this one will be pretty easy to split off half of it. Done. And I think we'll also split off half of it again to do the... We want half to go to gold, half to purple. But we don't need to do that just yet. So there's our split for I'll do it this way. Right now we're going to filter it to the right, and we're going to have blue science come out. It's the only thing that's coming in anyway, so I just want to make sure. Actually, you know what? We don't need this anyways. This is going to stop splitting these as soon as this fills up, so that's fine. We've got our blue line. That was easy. That's done. For green and red, this will be a little bit trickier. For red, we've got 5 assemblers making it. We could just make it 6 and have 3 of them go that way. That might be the best way to do this. And leave these 3 alone. So yeah, let's do that. Gear wheels, assembling machines. So gear wheels and plates. Looks like we're a little bit behind on gear wheels. So we probably need to upgrade these 2 guys. This guy specifically. We'll probably need 2 of those there. These gear wheels seem to be fine. So let's take a bunch of these. Research purple science. And let me build up another one of these guys. we got more gears coming into this section of the factory. Let's build our red science. Electric pole is in the way. This guy. So that's working, and so now I think what I can do is just simply get rid of this. This we do need to bring back here. So that's actually coming from the inside of my science ring. So that's all good, and then this, basically these three are now feeding this line. So I just need to get this line up over here. So this will be a little tricky. Maybe go through both of these lines here. Let's see if we have enough space to do that. Just barely. Produce 1,000 advanced circuits per hour. Achievement, that's good. I just noticed a power issue down here, which honestly isn't affecting us at all. Let me take these, feed them back in here. It's pretty impressive, I think, actually. 30 per minute. Per minute, though. 30 times 60. Okay, yeah. 1,800 per hour, actually. So that's neat. Blue science is behind now. And that's because my red circuits, even though I'm at 1,800 per hour, it's still not fast enough. We can actually see what happens here. Must have just placed two. So I do need to get this red science over to this section. So let's do that. Ah, yes, okay, so what I did here was this. And then this guy. Oh, you know what? That is too far. That's what's happening here. So let's back this guy up a bit. And then we'll actually bring this way. And I do need a way to get this filtered back into this science array, so it'll probably be another line here that I use with red inserters. I just need to keep that area clear. So we do have the ability to make those now. That's good. So let's go for these flammables. Need lots of plates and belts. So here's a bunch of plates. Belts are here. I don't want to jinx myself, but really haven't had any, as I see them approaching now, biter issues. There's a big swarm of them coming here. My defenses are holding. Good. Do we need to build a bunch more of these? I still haven't touched the blue or red belts yet. I'm actually going to move this guy here. And the reason for that is so that I can bring this guy one step closer. They're going to be here. So I want all this science that's being used for purple and yellow to all come into the same spot here. Oop. Don't need those belts. Oh, what happened here? Oh, we don't want that. We don't want that either. So that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. I think that'll solve it. Yes, just gotta get rid of all these walls that are sitting on my red science line. Okay, blue science, red science. Now I need to do the same thing with green science. So the question is, how do I split off 50% of it? What I think I'm going to do is actually split the office again. Like this. Nope, can't do that. Oh, I need to start a new research. What am I doing? I thought I started this. I must not have hit start research. That's unfortunate. So let's move this back one if we can. We want this to filter. Greens only, right? No, that's not what we want. So maybe we go low density structure next. So what I'm trying to do here is I want to make sure when this red gets placed, it still gets transferred to the left side. There's the red. Yeah, it got moved. Okay, so this is working as intended. So now what we need to do is we need to take one of these, and this time we're going to take only greens. So only greens will come out. It's on the wrong side though. Scrap that for a second while I think about this. Maybe we use our filter inserter. We only take greens. The question is, how many will it take? It's going to catch all of it. No. So this, a little wonky, but I think this is effectively taking half or some of the greens. Now I just need to get over to this. Now I could use this belt if I could somehow get all these reds going the same side. I think that's probably the best way to do this. This is, oh, it is going to cause issues. Jeez. So that's going to put all the reds on one side. It's going to be outside. As long as I can get the reds on the inside, sorry, the greens on the inside, we'll be okay. that should do it. So all the reds are coming in on that side. And in fact, I even need to do this down here because they're going to come in on that side anyways. Now the greens are on the opposite side. Okay. So we got all three. Now what we need is some factories making... What science can we do now? Purple science? Purple science. Need to go get some more belts now. $90 should be good. And we'll want to put them like this. Let's do 3 of each. Put them in the wrong spot. Still in the wrong spot. I'm going to put back 2, I think. 1, 2, 3 actually. I need this. Where the belt is, 1, 2, 3. That is 3. 3. Let's do 3 for now. We need a we need a lot of inserters as well. A lot of wheels. Wheels and plates. So 1, 2, 3. One. Two, 3, and you're going to make purple science. No. That's not expected. Wow, I read that completely wrong. Oh no, that's not at all what it meant. It's red, green, and blue science to research purple science. But to build purple science, you need rails, electric furnaces, and productivity modules. So, this is not at all what I wanted to do. So, we can leave these guys here, but what we have to do is cut off the supply of the science because it's not what we're looking for. And this whole line actually probably doesn't make sense to do. This doesn't make sense to do anymore. Green science is probably behind because I keep taking the belts. Okay. Actually, you know what? I should not do that. Should put it on the guy that gets the least science. There we go. Wow. Pick all the science back up. Get it back to my science base. It's not doing anything for me out here. This isn't a bad setup to have. The unfortunate part is just that the ingredients I was serving these assemblers was not what it needed for the purple science. So we'll leave all of that intact. We just need to now figure out how to make rails, electric furnaces, and productivity modules. So, productivity modules we've already made. So, green circuits and red circuits. Simple. Just wondering how much I want to actually take from this. Let's build one here. For now, we'll just put you in a box. You need green circuits too. So let me do this. And that should get any green circuits that get passed on the inside track here. We want to change you to filter inserter, and you only want to move red circuits. That. And green circuits will stay. And we're also going to move you one spot. Just so you're not taken from this guy. So we definitely need more of this happening. Okay, so we can do that by just placing one here. Let's get you some power. I'm going to place on the same belt, you're going to make the same thing. You can still pick up, you can still pick up, you can still pick up. Okay. So now at least we've got some green circuits making it past this gamut here. And those will be used to make our productivity modules. Not very fast, but that's one of our 3 ingredients. Next we need Electric furnace and rails. Let's see what's easier to build. I'm not even sure if I can build rails yet. I can. Stone, steel, and iron stick. Stone and steel I have. Iron stick is iron plate. So stone, steel, iron plate. Stone's here, steel's here. Or iron plate's here. Steel is over here. Okay. It's actually pretty straightforward. So let's make it over here. Steel. So let's take the steel first. And we want only steel plates. We want to only output steel plates. There we go. Low density structure. I'm sure we're going to have to build that eventually, but right now we don't. So I get the feeling what's going to happen here is we're going to be able to research the rocket silo, but we're not going to be able to build it. And so that's where our military is going to come into play. We have to go back and buff up our military a lot. So let's get some rocket fuel here. So we can research that. Start it. And so if I can get these steel plates up here, we should be good. So I don't need that anymore, or that. If I can avoid doing undergrounds and complicated filters, that would be better. Probably don't want this here anyways. We do only want the plates coming on this side. You can stop placing there though. Of course, coming on the wrong side. Can change that by doing this, right? Okay. Okay, steel, iron, stone. The only issue I have is this is going to run out eventually. And when it does, we need a filter. And this actually will work without me having to put any settings in. Maybe have no more than 400 sitting here, I guess. This might be a problem in the future, but for right now, it's not messing up my copper wire line, and it does work, right? Going into the box, out of the box. The only time this would be a problem is if we didn't have enough to actually fill up this box, right? But I assume it won't be an issue. We'll see. 17 so far. Okay, that's decent. So, what were we making here? I believe rails, right? It's rails. First, we need to convert the a lot of iron plates. First, we need to build the assembler that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Blue assemblers are the way to go now. So first we're going to build the assembler that makes us the iron sticks. And here we only want steel to come through. So now we got stone. Oh, we want stone ore. Not stone bricks, so let's back this up. So there's the stone ore. One, two, three. You're gonna make rails. Okay. I do need a place to store them for now. Okay. So we've got the productivity modules, we've got the rails, and the last one, and I think probably the most difficult one, is the steel furnaces. Sorry, electric furnaces, even harder. So the electric furnaces, 5 red circuits, steel and stone bricks. Okay. So we do need the stone bricks. Well, let's move you here. Get rid of this. We have a bunch of stone brick here. Turning into a spaghetti base very quickly. And this, again, we're going to filter to be only steel. And you're going to make electric furnaces, so steel, stone. And now we just need some red circuits. And the problem with that is we just cannot make enough red circuits. Look, the rocket fuel hasn't moved very much at all. Red, green, and blue. So I'm gonna check what's going on with my science here. Part of the problem is I've got a bunch of extra spots here that I didn't need. And so blue science is what's holding us up now. We are making it engines. So it's a new constraint. The engines are held up because of the steel. And the steel is held up because we're sending all of it this way now. So I actually only want to split off half of it. What I probably want to do is want to split off the gears first, and then do 50-50 on the steel. So this we want the right, we want it to be gears. And this we want no filter, so just half of them go off and half of them stay. Yep. Now we just need the gears to get back on the far side. Okay. So that'll get our blue science going again, because we'll have steel coming through, steel plates. In fact, I wonder if I should send half of them back by doing this. No, that won't help. This will help temporarily. I can do that for now while I figure this out. I just have to remember to go back and actually fix that. So red circuits are the problem. And the red circuits are held up because of the copper wire. So let's get some more copper wire. We could do this. I have a bunch of copper wire stored up, so that'll help. We do need another one of these though. So that gets us another red circuit. So I wonder if I actually do use these productivity modules now. Can you put two of them in? Oh, you can. Okay. give productivity modules to the ones that we need more output on. I guess including the one that's making productivity modules? Oh, it can't be used in its own recipe. Okay. That'll give us a little bit more red circuits. Okay, well, this was a bit of a debacle, but I think we're on the right track now. Let me fix this now before I forget. That did not work as intended. So this, good. And I think I want to get this steel somehow back out of this belt. Ooh, this is a good one. Let's get this back into the line. Oh, nope, that's not what we wanted. It's a great concept, but the wrong spot on the line to add it. Oh, we might as well keep making these ridiculous mistakes in the same episode, huh? So, those are good now. Let's get a box putting... Yeah, this is working as intended. Let's get a box right here. Putting all of our steel plates onto our line. Perfect. Okay. So, after all that, I think now we will call it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you'll stick around and watch the rest of the series. I'm enjoying it a lot, and hope you are as well. And so always remember, pet your pups.